I've been called host. And when you look at that, we have courage. The first courage is you join this club or you're visited. My goodness, that takes a lot of courage to do that. When you join, you do show a lot of courage. Each one of you have something you want from this club. And I hope with all my heart that we can give it to you. Now, I'm going to give you a few tips about the way Toastmasters wants the club to operate. Sometimes we don't do that. This club is pretty lax on a lot of things, but they're great on a lot more things. But we're going to start out with speeches. Speeches are 5 to 7 minutes, right? How do you prepare for a speech? I'll tell you how I do. I think about it for about 3 weeks, but I'm thinking about several speeches. The main thing about a speech, don't have over 3, maybe 4 items that you want to talk about. If you get too many, you've got 5 to 7 minutes. You can't conquer the world. Now, you're giving a speech. I'm not going to tell you all about the gestures and everything. You have to learn that yourself. You've given a speech. Now, you're going to be evaluated. Evaluation. That's one thorn in the side, especially with this club and most clubs. We do have one person in here that I admire greatly that evaluates. Now, I'm not going to say his name if he talks too long, but he's a great evaluator. I'm going to say his name. His name is Joe. He's a very good evaluator. Great. But most of the club has to get courage to evaluate the speech. Why do you need courage? Oh, I don't want to tell that fellow he didn't do right. I don't want to do that. My goodness, hurt his feelings? You can't hurt his feelings because he's in Toastmasters. But you've got to learn the cookie scent. You put a little top on your cookie, tell about some of the things you've done, then you put a middle in there and tell a little bit about what you didn't do and why you didn't. Then you come back to the layer, other layer, and tell how you did your gestures and what you did. But only one thing that I can say on an evaluator, and don't ever use it because you will never see it hardly in Toastmasters. Don't ever say, you made a great speech. No such thing in Toastmasters as a great speech. If you're going to make a great speech, you're going to get $50,000, $75,000, or $100,000 to speak. But you're going to make a good speech. You're going to make good speeches, but not great speeches. But when you evaluate, this does take courage to say. If a person gets up here and gives a speech, if I got up here and I started talking to you about my number 10 speech, inspire people, that was number 10 in Common Communicator, right? Okay? I don't talk about that. I talk about my candidates and how good I am and whatever. Now, what is my evaluator going to say? You made a good speech? Sure, I made a good speech. But it wasn't anything that I was supposed to make. I was supposed to have a manual. And you followed that manual when you're in Toastmasters. Now, I have had this done to me, and I have done it to you. Especially when you get into advanced. When your people get into advanced, and you give a speech, and it doesn't follow the outline that your manual calls for, what should you do? Joe, I think you made a wonderful speech, a very good speech, but I don't think it quite measured up to what the manual called for. Really, I don't. And if I were you, in my opinion, I'd do that speech over again. So you can feel that you have followed the manual. Now, if you can do that when you're evaluating, and if you speak and you can follow that manual, you're a Toastmaster. And who knows, maybe you will, somewhere in this time, draw $50,000 to $70,000. Wouldn't that be wonderful? That's what I would call a great speech, Madam Toastmaster.